This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Big O, if you look back to X's rookie year, Noah's caliber is higher than X prospect coming out of college. Your thoughts? Michael, look, in the end, nobody remembers that X sucked his first year and wasn't anything and started to kind of develop in the second year. Really, he became the guy in the third year. But Jason Taylor wasn't anything real special in the first year. In the first couple of years, he also got banged up a lot because they ran at him. They used to run him over all the time the first 2 years. Year three, he started to become Jason Taylor. His body got stronger. He was able to hold up more in the point of attack. People don't remember that Pat Surtain couldn't find the field his first year. You know, they drafted him high too, and it took him a little while. People don't remember that Paul Soliai was useless for 3 years. You know what I mean? People won't remember that Drew Brees sucked for 3 years. People won't remember that Eric Moulds was a perennial Pro Bowler that was terrible for 2 years as a wide receiver for the Bills. Terrible for 2 years. You know, I could go on and on and on and on and talk about players that it took them a while to actually figure it out. And it's happened many, many times over. And some of us are giving up on players a couple of games in. We already had people saying Jalen Phillips is a bust. It's like, what the hell are you doing? He just started playing. And now he's starting to play a little better. And we got plenty of people that have given up on all the old linemen, and all of them have 1 year of experience. One guy's a rookie. I mean, you know, come on. It just gets crazy, dude. We're making judgments on Tua 10 games and 9 plays in. Do you know how many quarterbacks in the history of the league took them several years to figure it out? From Len Dawson to Drew Brees, guys, there are plenty of Fran Tarkenton. There are plenty of guys that bounced around and could not figure it out. It took them Rich Gannon. Not that I want Tua to take 7-9 years to figure it out, but Rich Gannon bounced around the league, Kansas City, Minnesota, all that stuff. And then finally, in year whatever the hell it was, like 10 or 12 or whatever, he ends up in Oakland in the perfect system that fit him. And he ends up, you know, I think he won an MVP or was an MVP candidate or something. Stephen Davis was useless as a running back for like 3 years, I think it was. Like in year 4 or 5, he became a perennial Pro Bowler for several years. I mean, I could go on and on and on and talk about all kinds of players that turned out to be good players, and some of them, they did not start off the right way. It's normal. Look, Christian Wilkins now might be playing his best football in his 3rd year. I told you Soliai didn't show up till his 4th year. I mean, yes, I would love for every player that you draft that on their first game and their first year, they start playing well right from I would love everybody to be Zach Thomas. But they're not. They're just not. Sometimes you're going to be Mike Gesicki, and you'll be terrible for a whole season. And then the light starts coming on in the second season. Josh Allen. There you go, to extreme. You know how bad Josh Allen was his first year? I mean, this is normal in the NFL. Cameron Wake. Dana, thank you. Cameron Wake he wasn't good enough to be in the league. They sent his ass to Canada with Mark Dixon, with Joe Theismann, with Jeff Garcia. Okay? These are all people that got kicked out of the NFL and had to go to the CFL to then come back and have terrific careers, by the way. Joe Theismann had a terrific career. Jeff Garcia had a terrific career. Mark Dixon had a terrific career. Obviously, Cam Wake was fantastic. I mean, it's Warren Moon, exactly. Warren Moon, the best one of all of them. Hall of Famer. An NFL Hall of Famer was sent to the CFL. And he became a Hall of Famer after. I mean, it's the way it is. I just wish we had a little more patience. That's all. That's all I want. Just a little bit of patience. We want things just too quickly, and we want to decide on everything. Notice, it's 4 games. Nobody complained about them for the first 2 years. We were all satisfied with the progress since they took over and tore it down. And then all
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.